Okay, today I am going to be doing a wax. I have this Tress Wellness complete waxing kit that I got off of Amazon. I was influenced by Daquana White. She does shorts. Well, I found her on YouTube Shorts. She does full face waxes, and she has hirsutism because of her PCOS. I also too have hirsutism, which is excessive hair growth that is caused by hormonal imbalances or from PCOS or endometriosis. I have gotten tested for PCOS and endometriosis. However, I did not have the reason for my hirsutism is not caused by that. It's more so a hormonal imbalance of more testosterone. When I was younger, I was on birth control, so that most likely caused for the hair to not show as much. But now that I haven't been on any birth control or anything of that sort, my hair has grown back. I started off shaving it, which it's not really good for you to shave. I have tried Nair, but it's something to where I have to do it constantly in order for my face not to be a full-fledged beard. So I had been going to the European Wax Center to get my face waxed. However, I wanted to try and see if I could do it myself. I've gotten the flamingo wax strips before from Target, and they've worked, but you just need a lot of strips in order to be waxing. So I want to see if I can do it myself. I ordered this off of Amazon using her, I believe it was her affiliate link. So it came up to around $37 on Amazon. And this is a full kit. Which includes the wax beads as well as the wax warmer. And it comes with a pre-wax spray as well as a post-wax spray, and the I can't think of the name of these right now, but these to get off to put the wax in, and you have for the smaller areas, and these are for your larger areas, and they call this the wooden spatulas. So I will show you all how this goes for me. I'll show you a little bit of my process. As you can see, for my wax beads, they're kind of stuck together. I'm not sure why. And I need to wax so bad that I'm just gonna have to plug it out. Because I'm not sure. They gave me a batch that was not, that I guess the heat got to it and started the wax, hardened the wax. So I'm gonna see if this actually works in the wax warmer. They have fragrances such as tea tree. Peppermint is probably the one I'm gonna have to use because it's just, yeah, we want to see what's going on. Eucalyptus. Lemon. As you can see, lemon is kind of hardened as well. And lavender. I'm not sure what happened to my box, but we're gonna do what we can with what we have, because I seriously need to wax this stuff off my face. Wax this hair off my face. And I'm gonna turn the camera around so that y'all can see what it's looking like for me. Hold on. So this could be about 2 or 3 weeks since I've had a wax. I did tweeze some, which is kind of okay, but not really. And right here. So I'm going to see how this works for me. Hopefully I don't jack myself up too bad, because when I go to European Wax Center to get the upper lip, the side, these sides and this, it's about $50. $45 for the actual wax, and then if you tip, going up to $50. And that would have been for me, if I'm doing it the way that I probably should be, which is every 2 to 3 weeks, that would be about $100 every 2 to 3 weeks. So I've been doing my best to try to thug it out. I think this has been probably the longest I've actually worn like a full, well, this isn't really considered a full face, but where you can see the hair. Majority of the time I wear a mask. Usually I'll wear a mask like just to cover this, you know, the face mask that we were wearing during the early in 2019. I wear those to cover my face when it grows out like this. I have been doing my best to be more confident with wearing my full, like with no covering, because this is a part of my journey, and when you do have coverings, you can, you know, develop acne, or you're just covering up your face that is not allowing your face to breathe. So I have been allowing myself not to wear a mask and doing my best not to think about what anybody else has to say about the hair growth on my face. Majority of the time, nobody says anything. However, I feel like one day somebody's gonna say something, and then I'm just gonna have to tell them, you know, what's going on. However, it's just, you know, I just don't want to be having a full face of hair. When I was younger and in school, some girls, they would talk about my sideburns, which I didn't mind, because in my head I'm like, well, at least I have them. You don't have them. You don't really have any hair. I have hair, so it is what it is. But that was the case for me. They say, thank you, dear customer. Thank you for purchasing your wax. We value every customer, and want you to have only the best experience. If something isn't 100%, or if you have questions or need any helpful tips about waxing, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Contact us through, you know, okay. This is to cover the inside of it. Waxing at home has never been, so they have a app. So I might look at that app later. And they have a warranty card. And you have to claim this warranty on Amazon. So I might figure out how to put that on a warranty. But I'll get back to y'all. So here I am breaking the wax. So it took about 15 minutes to melt. I went to get some witch hazel to clean off my face. When I usually go to the European Wax Center, the estheticians usually tell me that it's best to exfoliate your face or just exfoliate any of the areas so that the hair can come off easily, as well as clear up any dead skin in certain areas of your face or wherever you exfoliate at. So that's what I was doing while I was waiting for this to melt. You gotta go to the bathroom? Sorry, y'all. My son wanted to all of a sudden go to the bathroom when I'm in the bathroom. Parents, y'all know how that goes. However, I put the settings up to the highest setting, which I believe was around 265. So for it to melt. But once it melts, I turned it down to 160. Like I had stated earlier, I had went to get that witch hazel to just use to clean off my face. So that's what I'm doing right here as I patiently wait for this wax to melt. As you can see, patiently waiting. So right here, I'm showing you the pre-wax spray and the post-wax spray. It wouldn't focus. However, we doing what we can with what we got. So I was reading some of the directions as I am looking down. So just trying to figure out what was the best way for me to do this. So that is what's being done. I'm about to spray the pre-wax spray right now over my face because it said to spray it and let it sit. Well, wipe it off and then let it sit. So that's what I'm doing. Doing my best to utilize my time. So I wiped off the pre-wax spray and I am patiently waiting for this wax to melt. I can't see nothing, so I gotta put my glasses on to see what's going on, plus read some more instructions to make sure I'm covering all bases because I want to make sure that I do this right. Yay, the wax has finally melted. So it says for it not to be runny, it should kind of have a feel of honey. As you can see, I picked one that kind of looked like honey. You see that how the settings go. You can change them pretty quickly. And let's see what happens. Right here, I am just looking in the mirror to show you all the hair. Hopefully it showed up pretty clear on this camera. I have the upper lip and then my chin and sides of my cheeks. I am still patiently waiting for the wax to harden up a bit so that I can use it. Here I am showing you how the consistency could be. The wax can get really runny. I did a test on my toe to see, because I had some hair on my toe, to see if how it worked, because it did say you could give a test on your forearm, but I did that instead. So here's like a little view of what it looked like. It did pull up the hair on my big toe, so it showed that it had a little bit success. So now we're gonna get into my face. Runny. It's still runny. So this is my first time using hard wax on myself, so bear with me, y'all, because I probably might have not been doing it correctly, but we gonna see if I can get it done. And the wax wasn't as hot as I thought it might be, but for me to do it by myself, but that's a good thing, because you don't want to be burning your skin. It's actually not as hot. I ain't no esthetician, so we gonna see. Must have been too close to my lip. So. Not pretty. Yeah, trying to record and wax at the same time was a little bit difficult. However, I got it done. I'm fairly impressed with myself with doing this. It wasn't as painful as I thought it would be. I tried to apply pressure once I waxed, but sometimes I ain't move fast enough. But you can see some hairs were coming off. And here is the look. You see some hairs are still there, but we gonna work on it. We gonna work on it. right, this is the final look. I think I did a pretty good job. I'm gonna have to keep on looking at tutorials and mixing with the wax. Yes. Yes. The phone what? Sorry for the interruption. So, I think I did pretty good. It probably took me about 30 minutes to do this. It wasn't as painful as I thought it would be for me to do it myself. I did have to tweeze some areas, but overall I think it turned out really good. It was pretty stringy, so I have a lot of strings like on my shirt and actually on the wax warmer. I'll show you. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to, clean it, because it did not come with how to clean it out instructions. Or I'm just gonna have to relook. But here are some of the strips. And this is from my face. So that is my review of the Tress Wellness pack. Overall, I think it was worth the money for me to be able to do it myself. The next areas I'll try are my arms, my underarms, and probably my legs, and then bikini area. However, I'm gonna do that another day. Wait, yes. All right, see y'all. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. If you tried the wax kit, let me know how it went for you. Bye-bye.